Tori Petry out here at Lions-Raiders joint practices, and I'm joined by Steve Smith, Sr. from NFL Network. Steve, you've been out here watching practice, talking to players. We'll start with the wide receivers, since that's your area of expertise. What do you make of the Lions wide receiver group this year?
The Lions wide receiver group is obviously one of the best duos out there, and potentially sounds like coming triple threat. You got Golden Tate the third, right? Marvin Jones Jr. And then a young guy, and he's a young guy, so I believe that he's a guy that's coming on, and they're also they're anchored by Matthew Stafford. And obviously Matthew Stafford is a guy who's thrown for 1 trillion yards. He's thrown to guys like Megatron, but now Megatron's not there, and then you have Golden Tate and Marvin Jones to come in there, 2,000-yard guys. So it's just remarkable to see those guys do well. And then you have Luke Wilson, who was hidden behind or in the shadow of Jimmy Graham in Seattle. Now he's here. And then you got Matt Patricia, who's obviously gonna want to run the ball a little bit, but as a wide receiver, you don't really like saying it, but you understand that they need it.
We talk a lot about, best wide receiver groups in the league. You say this one is one that's up and coming. Do you think they get enough respect around the league for how good they could be this year?
No, I don't believe so, just because sometimes your market does that, and also your record. But if these guys can hit that 10-plus win, you got to start noticing them. That's one of the things that, our league is all about the flash in the pants and the records. And so if you guys can get a record, and I'm just saying, I already know what you guys can do, but if you can get up in the 10-plus, teams are going to be talking about you. But you guys are doing great, and Matt Patricia he's a guy that is going to turn things around.
You caught up with Golden Tate and with Marvin Jones Jr. today. What did they think of Kenny Golladay, the young guy in that room?
They said he's up and coming. I need to watch out for him. But I'm an old vet, so old vets don't really talk about young guys until the season.
So he's still just the young guy, no name yet, just the young guy.
Just the young guy. But when he gets 1,000, so if they have 3,000-yard receivers, how about this? He gets 1,000 yards. He gets whatever jersey of which team autographs Steve Smith.
Okay.
But he has to give me his jersey as well.
Okay, we'll mark that one down and save it for the end of the season. You
know where I'm at, NFLnetwork.com. Hit me up.
All right, speaking of veteran guys, you said Matthew Stafford. He's going to be kind of anchoring that offense this year. He's got Jim Bob Cooter returning.
Which I love the name.
Of course. How much does it help having a guy like Stafford to lead that offense and then to have a returning offensive coordinator?
Having a returning offense coordinator is a plus. Having a Matthew Stafford is a luxury that a lot of teams don't have, and that's one of the reasons why you guys have locked him up for so long. You guys have continued to re-sign him, because you understand how important it is.
Well, thank you so much, Steve, for your insight. We appreciate you spending some time with us here in Napa.
I appreciate it. Anytime.
Of course. For DetroitLions.com, I'm Tori Petry.